Hello, my dear young warriors for JEE and maybe other competitive exams too. And if you are here on the channel, I mean, really hats off to you. First of all, you discovered the number one JEE English channel in the country. Number two, you are watching this video. It shows that you have some ambition, you have some dream, you probably are looking to explore and wondering why students and many people out there are exploring foundation and giving an early start, especially for the national level competitive exams like JEE, right? And if you are one such warrior, quickly let me know in the chat box. What are you exactly aiming for? Is it JEE 2028? Is it JEE 2029? All right. If your aim is not even JEE, you're just come to see, just let me know. Sir, I'm a class 9th, class 10th, class 8th, class 7th, or just maybe a senior checking out what is exactly happening out here. And I'm going to tell you, my dear students, why you should do this. And I'm not telling it because I'm in coaching or I'm a teacher and my job is to teach. I love teaching, so I want students. No, it's because I feel that I was at a disadvantage when I prepared for my JEE and I started it in my 11th, and my friends were already in some kind of foundation. Well, back in my day, it was not proper JEE coaching and all of that, because I'm talking about almost 20 years back now. So back in the day, there were some nice foundation level classes, and they definitely gave my friends of my batchmates a very good advantage over me or even other kids who were not preparing from ninth or 10th. And it is my story, it is my regret, I would say, that I would want to share with all of you so that you do not face the same thing after 10, 20, 30 years. Yes? Agree? Disagree? All right. Now, first of all, I will tell you one very important myth and the reality check. How many of you were told this lie that everyone is on the same page? Every exam, everybody equals, same question paper, same things, everything is similar. That's what we think, right? At school, everything is fair and equal for everyone. But that is definitely not true. And the reality is that some people are in a rocket, some people are in a plane, some people are walking, some people have a cycle. Meaning, some people start ahead and some people don't have to end on the same finish line. Like, for example, you have home state quota, you have some categories, you have so many different, you know, I would say, uh, I would say partitions where, the cutoffs are different for different kinds of students. Number one. Number two, some students start as a dropper, some students start in 12th, some students start in 11th, some students start in 9th. So the start and the ends are not the same. That is the hard fact, no matter who tells you that everything is fair. Do you guys agree? Yes or no, my dear warriors? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Hema, Vishwa, everyone. How many of you feel that the competition is actually not fair? See, I'll tell you one thing. You cannot decide the finish line. Whether, you are going to have higher cutoff, lower cutoff in your category, that is not in your hands. But what is in your hands is the starting line. You can start ahead of the others, or you can fall back behind and have to cover that extra distance in stress. That is the only thing which is actually in your hand. Yes, agree with me, my dear students? Okay, fair enough. Now let me give you some statistics, very interesting statistics which I have collected for all of you, especially in 9th and 10th standard. Guess what? Almost two-thirds of the students who are in the top ranks have started their journey in 9th and 10th. So barely one third of the top ranks that you see around are students who started their journey in 11th usually or 12th. or droppers, just 1/3. So imagine if you are starting a little, I won't say late, but if you're starting with, with the flow in 11th or 12th, then you are already competing with, that majority section of students, and the chances are barely 30% already. Number two, majority of the toppers that I have seen and I have trained, and this is also in any coaching or any student across in the country, you will see this. Most of the 11th standard syllabus is completed by class 10th itself. So during your 10th board or before that board exam only, your 11th standard syllabus, the main parts, like in chemistry, if you talk about the basics of organic chemistry, basics of physical chemistry, then in mathematics, majority of algebra and geometry or coordinates, and of course in physics, the mechanics part, all this is done. Now I'll tell you why 11th standard and why not 12th standard. Because 11th standard syllabus is very much similar to 9th standard syllabus, and 10th standard syllabus is similar to 12th standard syllabus. So what happens is, indirectly, when you are in 10th, you are anyway studying for boards, which is 10th syllabus, and that has direct relation with 12th. Also, you are studying 11th standard syllabus right from 9th standard, not in 1 year, in 2 years, majority of it. So indirectly, you are doing majority of the JEE syllabus in 10th only. So by the time you enter 11th, you are starting 12th, but at 12th feels like a continuation of 10th, because 10th and 12th have some resemblance. Getting my point? So you end up finishing things quite early. Yeah. Now, next thing, many of the medalists in Olympiads are also securing top All India ranks. That is another great thing which has happened. Yes, you will see many of the Olympiad students, and they have done fabulously well. So, I will now give you some interesting things, and I will tell you what are the benefits and what are the disadvantages also of starting early. Don't worry. This is Captain Shreyas. I'm the physics master teacher. So let me introduce all of you, because many of you might be new to the channel and new to my teachings and whatever videos. So yes, I did my BTech from NIT Nagpur, and I did my graduation over there. And then after that, I did my research from IIT Bombay, and I have been teaching training for 13 plus years. I also worked in corporate for 3 plus years, and because I love teaching, I love physics, and when I wrote my JEE, almost secured full marks in JEE Advanced, and that's the reason why I'm passionately teaching physics to all of you. Okay. Now, some of you might be also wondering, sir, my goal is not even JEE. Why should I even listen to this? Perfectly fine. Don't even listen to this. This is not even important. Only those students whose goal is JEE, number one. Number two, I want to develop my personality and analytical skills, should start early. See, it's not that when you prepare early, lot of people have this habit of thinking that, sir, my life is ruined. Sir, I'm just studying. That is exactly where you are wrong, my friend. Then you are looking at a very wrong program at a wrong institute. I don't want to name certain institutes who compel the students from morning till evening in 9th and 10th preparing for JEE. That is utter nonsense. You don't need that. I'm not even asking you to sacrifice your extracurricular sports, music, dance, your personality development. That is the most important thing. And if you are thinking that science and maths is the only thing, that is 100% wrong. In fact, there is more to life. I think some of the students also mentioned it. Yep. I think Adi, yes, perfect. Yes, definitely. Definitely. And that is where I tell you that I am not asking you really to prepare for JEE. See, don't get it wrong, because people who prepare for JEE, they think English is not important, geography, history, social, this is not important. And then other students are like, what? Only studying for JEE is not life. There is more to life. Both are wrong and right in their own way. There is a middle ground. And that is what makes that person successful. A person who is good at science or maths has good analytical thinking skills, right? The person who is good at English, social studies, they know about arts, they know about culture, they know about how to communicate. They are excellent people person. They can be very good managers. They can be good talkers, orators. And that combo is very deadly. So never ignore any of the two. You need both. You need science, maths, you need vocational languages, arts, everything, guys. And for that, you need time. And when you start late, what happens is you do not get that time for other things. Or when you don't do it at all, then you're just dependent on one of the skill and other skills are missing, like the mathematical analytical stuff. Getting my point? Yeah, everybody agrees with me. Adi, do you now agree with me? Yes, Vishwa. Yes, Arnav. I'll definitely tell you in some other video maybe. Let me give you some examples of some students. Like for example, Vedant is our student who started very early. Back in COVID time, he cleared NSE JS. He got selected two times. Then INJSO selected in 2022. In boards, he got 99.2%. Then NACB, Biology Olympiad, Physics Olympiad, Astronomy Olympiad selected. And then won gold for India in Biology Olympiad in 2024. In NEET exam also got a very good rank. In yes, in physics, which was the toughest paper, he got 99.99 percentile, which is one of the highest scores in the country. And he started his journey at an early age, right, from 9th standard. And when I met Vedant, what a wonderful personality. You don't feel like he's a study geek. A lot of people think, oh, he's only into studies. No, definitely not. He has an amazing life. And he does not take so much of tension. He's very chill, very amazing person to talk to. And it's not just about science. And the same thing also is true regarding Dhruv, who won gold medal in the physics Olympiad and at an international level, guys. This is crazy. All these are early starters. And Riddesh, amazing. He was an RM student. I mean, he started in 10th standard, 3 years preparation. He not only won silver medal, but he also won more medals like bronzes and two silvers in multiple Olympiads, including the Asian Olympiads. These are all examples of Vedantu students making their name starting early and very amazing personalities. Let me tell you that. I'm so glad, Adi, you agree. Perfect. Now, let me tell you guys. See, this is not at all a video just for JEE. This is a video for you as a person, as a personality to be developed. Understand this. Very strong foundation in science and maths not only improves your analytical skills, but also affects your board result because majority of your marks are in maths and science. Indirectly you are preparing for it, so obviously your score in the majority of the subjects rises up automatically. You don't have to separately sit and mug up those answers and those theory questions. Many people think, sir, I'm preparing for some Olympiad, NSCJS, sir, I'm preparing for JEE, sir, I'm preparing in the foundation course. Oh, it is going at a tangent part. I don't think it will help in my school. That is wrong. In fact, it helps in your school. You don't know how, but it does help. This is wrong things which are fed by wrong people. Sometimes people are very revolutionary. Oh, what? At an early age, you are sending a kid to foundation and all of that. See, certain foundations are very bad. I am telling you, I am also agreeing to it. But there are certain foundations which really, man, I regret not joining at my school time. That is what you should look for. Okay, I'm not saying join Vedantu or anything. I'm just saying, boss, prepare. Just train your mind to think. That's all. Next important thing is that when you start early, what happens is you end up completing syllabus on time. I mean, just look on the channel or the comments or any channel for that matter, or talk to your seniors. Students who are right now in 12th are saying my 11th standard is not done. Imagine you are in 12th, next 5-6 months your JEE exam is there, and you're saying that 11th standard syllabus entire is backlog. Some students are saying I'm starting the preparation barely now, coming in 12th. Some students are in 11th, still chilling out, and now starting the preparation and thinking, okay, it will be done. But again, something happens and you go off track. So these are the problems. These are real problems. You ask your seniors, ask dropper student rather, they will tell you all the genuine problems. In fact, if there is a dropper student watching it, I would request that student to post all the difficulties faced by. And what happens is you need to revise the syllabus multiple times, because for JEE, entire of 11th and 12th syllabus is there, which is very vast. See, in your 10th, if you talk in CBSE, barely some 4 chapters are there of physics, 4 of chemistry, 4 of bio. But in JEE, there are almost like 20, 30 chapters, guys. 20, 30 chapters for physics, 20, 30 chapters for chemistry, 20, 30 chapters for mathematics. So that is the vastness of the syllabus. So that's why you need to revise it multiple times. You need to solve thousands of PYQs. You need to go to advanced problems, and advanced problems takes time. It's not like you sit and solve 10 questions in 10 minutes. No, in fact, one question might take you 15, 20 minutes also. So in a day, you might just be solving some 5 or 10 advanced questions. That is also a big thing sometimes. So you need that time. Otherwise, you have to sacrifice your sleep, sacrifice your sports, extracurricular. Why do you want to do that? Don't you need your mental well-being? Don't you need to also relax sometimes? Imagine, I've seen many 11th and 12th standard students. Suddenly, after 2 years, I've seen them. Suddenly, they have become very fat. They are looking somewhat, hair is gone, dark circles, health is gone for a toss. Why? They are just sitting in the house for 2 years preparing for JEE. I'm like, why were you doing like this? Because I wanted to study. Great, you got a good rank also. But at what cost? See, don't sacrifice your health like this, man. It looks, I mean, again, to recover, it takes some time. Fine, you got a rank, but why do you want to go through such a mental torture, or health wise, why do you want to compromise? So that is why you need to be relaxed during your preparation. You should enjoy the journey rather than completing and getting a rank under pressure. See, getting a rank is not the goal. Getting a rank in a very peaceful state of mind, that is what you would love and enjoy. Or else after some years, you'll be like, oh my God, I sacrificed so much. But at what cost? Yeah. So this is very, very important, guys, extracurricular edge. Because once you have completed most of the things by 10th or 11th, you get time to participate in college activities. You will not join a dummy school. It is not right actually to join a dummy school. See, students who did not start early, students who really don't have time, students who cannot manage time, for them, dummy school is okay. But what is the point of a dummy school, guys? Then why even study till 10th in a proper school? Then study at home only. Everything or YouTube you can get, or some tuition you can join. That's not the point. You go to a college, school to mingle with people, to know about different kinds of cultures, different kinds of personality. You learn from interaction, that social awkwardness, you break those barriers. That is why you go to a school, college. There are group activities, you learn leadership skills, you learn different team bonding activities. That is why you go to a school in first place, or college in first place. So why do you want to deprive yourself of that? Why don't you want to take part in, sports activities, some music fest, some drama club? So many things will be going on. I'm not saying just do that, but you will have time for exploring things, and that is important in life. Getting my point? Understood? So please try to spread out the syllabus, take it slow, take it one by one, and you get time for revisions. You are getting time for hackathons. So many hackathons are there, and people just try to take part in some competition. And then you are like, oh my God, I have to prepare for JEE. Sorry, boss, I love coding, but I can't take part in hackathon. I feel so sad for such kids. So guys, it's very important that you have that extracurricular edge. And this is for some those kids who want to push their academics to the next level, like Olympiads. if you want to get into Olympiad circles, Olympiad is like Olympics for academics. So you have the basic Olympiad, exams, and then you go to the first stage, and then you go to the national stage, and then you go to the international level, and students get gold medals. Every single time you are seeing some of the Indian student getting gold, silvers for the country. Don't you want to be one? And let me tell you, IITs have been admitting Olympiad students directly even without checking JEE Advanced. That is the level of respect Olympiad students have. You can also put in your resume, and when you go for higher studies, it adds a lot of value. You can secure funding or scholarships. So a lot of advantages are there. Many institutes give you direct admission without checking your CET or other scores through Olympiad qualifications only. So even reaching the national stage, forget about winning golds or anything, even getting to the national stage, many kids are at an already an advantage, lot of respect in the society, guys. And not just that, it strengthens your concepts, and the love for the subject is developed. Don't study physics, chemistry, maths. J is not PCM. J is where you understand how to solve the problems. Physics, chemistry, maths are just subjects. They are different types of problems. That's all. When you love that problem solving, it becomes like any other daily activity rather than a task or a burden on your head. So Olympiads develop that love for the subject specially. And look at the competition over the past couple of years. If you see in 2023, 11 lakh aspirants were there for JEE mains, then 14 lakh in 2024. In 2025, it became 15 lakh. This year, most likely it will be around 16 lakh. So by the time 28 and 29 comes, it might be around 17 to 20 lakhs. Okay. Somewhere around that range is what the competition will be. If you see 99th percentile, not percentage, percentile means how many students are there before you upon the total number of students multiplied by 100. Okay, it's a relative ranking score. So for 99 percentile, people used to get 155 to 200. Then last year it went to 235. Now the paper was hard. Again, it came down. But you can see the lower cutoff range has gone to 180 instead of 155. So that means the competition is increasing. Cutoff percentile, what is this? This is for clearing mains to write JEE Advanced. When you write JEE Advanced, you are then eligible for the counseling, assuming you clear JEE Advanced. So JEE Advanced is the examination that you need to clear for the counseling of IITs, okay, triple ITs, ISERs, etc. If you talk JEE means it's for NITs, triple ITs, and government technical institutes, okay. So JEE Advanced. So 90 percentile, 93, 93. This might go by your time to 94 or 95 also. Okay. So the cutoff marks are also increasing. This is out of 300, by the way. The scores are out of 300. So 99 percentile, you need 200, 230 marks. And for cutting off, you need 120 even right now, roughly. So maybe by the time you pass write JEE exam, it might go to 150 also. So levels are increasing slowly, resources are there, so many things are there. So as you can see, obviously it has an advantage, especially you are serious, and it also benefits you for your extracurriculars, gives you the time, keeps you relaxed, and does not add burden or pressure overall. And most importantly, please don't join any random foundation. By the way, remember that when you have that time, right, it increases your probability to get into the top ranks. That is what we finally aim for, right? If you talk about IIT Bombay Computer Science, the closing rank is close to All India rank 60. Yes, usually around All India rank 60 is what the closing is for IIT Bombay Computer Science. That's how immense the competition is. So even if your rank All India 90, you might not get a particular rank. And it's okay, not to scare you. Just telling you, just aim for the best. Some college you get, it's fine, guys. The main thing is, have you learned problem solving skills? Have you developed your personality? Have you learned something new? Have you developed the love for some new subject or some new topic? It's very important. Okay. And by the way, we have the Vedantu Mega Scholarship Admission Test for all of you on 4th, 5th, 11th, and 12th October, multiple dates in multiple cities. Please register for this, because it will not only test where you stand at a national level, because 2.5 lakh students will be giving this exam, and there are scholarships also up to 100% which you can win. And not just that, there are prizes. Yes, 2 crore worth of cash prizes and lot of gift hampers and actual gifts like iPads, tablets, headphones, clips, and so much more to be won. And I'm pretty sure many of you will get some of these things. So show your strength and mettle. The link is there for registering in the description box of this particular video itself as you're watching it. So make sure you go down into the description box and you will see this particular link right over here. Yes, go down, MVSAT, register now. Yeah, just enter your name and city, board, etc. If your city is not close by, it's okay, just register for now. Depending on the number of responses, we'll try to create an online test also. But as of now, there is only offline version available. So multiple cities are there across India. So you can just check it out, right? Great. So I hope, my dear warriors, today you understood that what actually 9th and 10th preparation uh, has in store for all of you. And it is not what you really think. But if you want a detailed roadmap and you want some dedicated videos on it, please let me know in the comments. And yes, there is some big surprise coming in for 9th and 10th for your board preparation, specially. Okay, so stay tuned on the channel. Something really big is happening and something is really cooking. You will see it very soon. Thank you so much. This was your Captain Shreyas, and I'm signing off. Hasta la vista. Do not forget to like and comment.